Laura Styles is dealing with a little issue today. And she needs some insight from the FOTs, the friends of the show.
Yeah, I would like to have I need some advice because I don't know how to feel. And I don't know if the way I feel is the right way to feel. Do you feel me?
I feel you.
So, okay, so I dated this guy for about like 7 months, right? He lives out of state. He would come in, and when I would fly over to where he lives, we had like a long distance thing. It was cool, right? It ended. But, you know, like with every girlfriend, you tell your girlfriend all the details of everything that's going on, like pictures, this happened. So when we ended it, me and him are still cool. You know, we just kind of ended it. So this happened maybe a couple months ago, like 4 months ago, and all of a sudden, he continues to fly into town. But now he's hanging out with one of my girlfriends. Yeah, like I see pictures on on social media of them two at a club late night. And the first time she told me, she was like, "Oh, I went out to dinner with so and so," and I'm like, "That's weird." But I didn't want to be petty, man. I didn't want to, you know what I mean? Because she met him through me. So I didn't want to be petty about it, but it bothered me.
She met him while y'all was messing around.
Yes.
I didn't quite realize that.
Yeah, so now it's like, and she tried to tell me, like, hey, yo, but I invited you. Remember that time I told you to come out to dinner tonight? I was going to be with him too, so we could all hang out. I'm like, yeah.
Why would you want to do that, though?
Yeah, I don't know why that would be okay.
But you and him are still cool.
Yeah, we're cool. But
Coolidge.
I think because of the energy, I don't really hit him anymore unless it's like business related or any, you know, whatever. Yeah. I don't really hit him anymore. I kind of like stay away from all that. But now other people are pointing it out to me.
Like, why is she hanging out?
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, I saw so-and-so together. And I was like, oh. So I don't know if it's my pride that's bothering me. I don't know if it's embarrassing to me because that's supposed to be my good friend. And I feel like maybe you shouldn't be doing that. I don't know, but I feel weird about the whole thing. And have you said anything to her? No, I haven't. One of my girlfriends definitely, who felt really strongly about it, did say something to her. And she was like, what? It's nothing. We're just friends. So I don't know how to feel.
All right, we'll take some calls,
I don't know how to feel.
Zamir in Harlem. Laura feels weird. What should we do?
Yo, ain't no fun if the homies can't have no Laura. I'm just saying.
Zamir, get out of here.
As long as it's not Terrence J, you good.
As long as it's not Terrence J. What's Terrence J got to do with it?
I'm just saying, man. You're a cornball in my opinion.
Why you bring it? Why shots at
Terrence J has nothing to do with this. Yeah, get him.
Coming for Terrence J today. Why?
What?
Super
Let
random.
Terrence J do what he's doing.
As long as it ain't. That was weird.
Weird.
And why is Terrence J on your mind like that? We talking about Laura Styles.
Straight shots.
Millsy from Queens.
Yes, hi.
Laura wants to know: should she be feeling weird? She feels petty. Like, what's your advice?
I don't think it's weird at all. I think it's a level of morality. I think as a friend, she wouldn't do that to her.
What if Laura's friend doesn't feel like this guy was meaningful in Laura's life and doesn't really feel like it's that big of a deal because it was short? It was a short little period of long-distance relationship.
I mean, it's a matter of principles. I mean, if you're my friend, I wouldn't expect you. I shouldn't have to lay it out for you not to speak to somebody that I'm involved with, whether it was temporary or long-term. So I don't think she's wrong at all.
See, I kind of feel the same because I would never, like with one of the, you know, if the tables return, I don't think I would feel comfortable hanging out with somebody that one of my friends dated. It's not, I don't need
Especially
to do
like,
that.
it'd be one thing if you guys were all friends, and at some point he hooked up with you, and then at some point years later you hooked up with him. But to know him specifically because of that is a little weird.
Anna from the Bronx says your friend is violating Laura Styles. Anna.
Fact.
Yes.
Straight violation.
That's violation. No, you need to have a talk with your friend. You don't do that. I don't understand how she doesn't know that's messed up.
I think that's what bothers me the most too. That how do you not know better? Or I feel like how come you're not taking my feelings into consideration?
Some people's codes are different.
That's true.
Some people's codes are different. And like I was saying to y'all a second ago, I have friends, people I consider friends, right, that are pieces of ish. Like there's certain things I expect from them, especially in like the sex department. Like if it wasn't my girl, like I was just banging something, I expect that later on you go try to smash. If you knew it wasn't a girl that I was in love with, or
But he would tell you, right? Yo, so and so.
Yeah, he would tell me. We all do this. We judge other people based on what we would do in a certain circumstance, which isn't necessarily fair for that other person because they're not you.
I thought about that too, but that's why I need help, because I was like, I needed help understanding the way I'm feeling. I don't know if I was being petty or not. Do I have a right to feel the way that I do?
Cassandra in Manhattan on the phone screaming. What's the matter, Cassandra?
I'm screaming. That's what the guy said who picked up the phone. I was so compelled to call in. I said, oh my goodness, I have to give Laura some advice based on her situation, because
talk to me.
You're not being petty, and this is a conversation that you should have definitely had with your friend. First of all, I feel like we're around the same age, crossing the 30s threshold, and I just feel like this is a time in your life where you realize who your real friends are. And this female is not your real friend. Like, she should not be hanging out with him. She's your friend first, and especially if she met him through you. Like, no, that's not your real friend. And you're saying, like, oh, she's my good friend. But you're probably a better friend to her than she is to you, especially in this situation. You're not being petty.
Thank you, Cassandra.
Damn, here she comes with the word.
I know.
Laura Styles, how you feel now?
I feel even worse. I feel even worse. No, because she's a great person. I just feel like I definitely have to have
But is she a true friend to you? Like, when you think back and you think of all of the times you've spent together.
A lot of time.
There's a lot of time.
No, anytime I really needed her, she's always been there. So I'm not.
Any chance she's not smashing?
I don't know. And the fact that I don't know makes me feel strange now.
Okay, let me ask you this.
I don't know if it's because everybody's putting things in my head, telling me, yo, but are you sure? Then I'm like, what do you mean? Am I sure? I thought I was sure. So now I'm confused about my feelings.
What do you think he's trying to do?
I mean, I don't necessarily think that he's just trying to hang out with her because she's a great person.
I mean, by the way, we all know
you think he's trying to smash?
She's very attractive.
I don't. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, come on now.
Shawnee, what?
It's not your friend.
Well, Shawnee.
Whoa, Shawnee, that's your friend.
We cool.